Jesus walks on water. 19th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Our readings this Sunday is about trust in God, about having faith that God is always with us, even if He seems absent, uncaring, or unseen. The Gospel from Matthew 14 centers on the dependable presence of Jesus in the midst of storms in life. We read in today's Gospel the scene where the disciples' lives were put to danger at sea because of a surging storm. This happened after the miracle of the multiplication of loaves and fish in Capernaum. From the top of the hill, Jesus saw that the strong wind was blowing against the boat of His disciples. Our Lord saw them struggling with the waves. Finishing His prayer, He sets out to help them. In the middle of the night, Jesus nears the boat which was in danger of capsizing. The disciples were filled with fear as they saw Jesus walking on the turbulent waters. They thought He was a ghost. They all began to shout, but Jesus came closer and said, "Have confidence, it is I. Do not be afraid." The Church teaches that many times in the past and in different ways, in the intimacy of our heart, faced with disconcerting situations, in difficulty and trying times, we hear the consoling words of Jesus, proof that God is always there to help. In the midst of the storms, like this current pandemic we are facing, God assures us that we are not alone. He is with us in every step of the way in our fight against COVID-19. In the great fear we feel in our hearts, the Lord approaches us saying, "It is I. Do not be afraid." Saint Teresa of Jesus teaches that Christ never fails His friends. The great doctor of the Church argues, if we have no other goal in life but to seek His friendship and serve Him, how could He ever abandon us when the winds of temptation, of fatigue, of difficulties go against us? Saint Teresa concludes that in the storms of life, Jesus will not pass us by and go on His way. If we have confidence in Him and a cheerful disposition, we will not be afraid of lacking anything. This is precisely the message of the Gospel today. God is always with us. He will not abandon us, and His presence will be the source of our strength to go on.